Right now on Eyewitness News, Governor Lamont has been in office a little more than a month and said this week he wants to put the brakes on spending. So he's proposing a debt diet. How does that sound? Slashing millions from what the state now borrows. It's a plan Republican leaders seem to like. Our chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff, is live at the Legislative Office building now with all the details. Susan?
It has a ring to it, doesn't Dennis? Debt diet. When it comes to many issues, as you know, Republicans and Democrats tend to disagree more than agree. But in this particular case, there seems to be some common ground.
He's a different guy because he has a different background.
It's still early. The legislative session has really just begun. But Senate Republicans like some of the things Connecticut's new governor is saying.
And we've got to say, we're on a diet. We're going to skip that dessert because we can't afford it at this time.
A debt diet. That's what Governor Lamont is talking about, reducing state spending by $50 million a year. Republicans also say they want to prioritize how money is spent on transportation.
What we have right now is a mishmash of projects that has no prioritization, has no sense of project 1 through 10 through 20.
Senate Republicans also support more public-private partnerships to make government more efficient and less costly. One idea is to have car dealerships do some DMV services and have AAA do more than just license renewals. Lamont, a businessman, talked a lot about getting private companies more involved with state government on the campaign trail and since he's been in office.
When it comes to bonding, we've been on a bond binge for the last 8 years, up by 50%, up by over $500 million a year. So our fixed costs are going like this, while our revenues are only going like that. That's absolutely unsupportable.
And when it comes to this so-called debt diet, cities and towns may not be too happy with this. As you know, municipalities get lots of money from the state for all types of projects. And so this could mean that they would get less money and they would have to spend money or find ways to get money to pay for those projects. The one thing, though, that Governor Lamont said that he plans to do, he plans to hold his commitment when it comes to education money for cities and towns. We are live in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.